What is up, everybody? I think that's what we used to do, right? It's been so long. We're back in the pit, so let's get it rolling like we do. And more things change, the more they stay the same. So we know how we started. What's up, my brother?
Man, it's good to be back in the pit. I'm excited. It's PPW week. We're in the pit. Let's do this.
Why not? Why not? What better week to come back, right? We've been out. We said we're going to come back with our new graphic. Thanks to the cartoon goat Ryan Shaw hooking us up again. That was a good way to come back.
We're Rick and Morty. Yeah. If y'all didn't see it, we got Rick and Morty this week. It was great.
Yeah, we've been Rick and Mortyized, I guess. I don't know how you say that. And of course, there's our number one.
It's totally an adjective.
We've been Rick and Mortied. Is that Mortied? ED? Eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
That's what I think.
Boom. And that's what it is. Excuse me. Yeah, man. So we're back. We do a little different, all limitations off. We're not just doing wrestling anymore. We're going to do sports too. So just because I think wrestling is a sport. So I think we're doing all sports worldwide. So we got a lot to talk about. So we need a lot of people to be here to talk. What? Wait a second. There's a question already.
Man, I have not been drinking alcohol for the last 6 weeks, and I'm fucking ready. This Saturday, I'm getting my beer at Shorty's. We're ready, man. We are ready. Shorty's has our special, and it's even better. Shorty's had an amazing special. For those of y'all that have not been to PPW at Shorty's, we had a great special last time, $2 Budweisers, and this time around it's $2 Lowe's. I'm fucking excited.
Yeah, it was supposed to be that time, but they shafted us, not Shorty's, but the supplier. But they fixed that problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we know Lone Star's
Lone Star. That makes sense. That makes sense.
The official beer of PPW. Not sponsored. But anyway, speaking of someone that has been out there, let's bring in Boozy Ass Angel. What's up, man?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Yeah, he was there for the beer special at PPW.
Oh yeah. Even though I was drinking all the fucking
I was gonna say
the liquor specials they had.
Yeah, there's more specials than just the beer special, but that's just the PPW special. Shorty's always has special. Sporty's the spot. Like that's the spot here in town.
Dude, I loved it. So much liquor. It was great.
So you can go to Shorty's every night, but especially be there this Saturday night. But like I said, we got lots to talk about, but we got more people, so we're gonna bring them all in one by one. And speaking of one, numero uno, what's up, man?
What up, my
see what I did there? Was that clever? One, uno, get it? No? Okay, moving on.
All right, let's go,
man.
What's everybody doing?
Doing all right, brother.
I miss you.
I know it's been so long, man.
Yeah.
We're finally back here.
I actually saw Uno today. And Baby E.
So I guess he wasn't talking to you, I guess. I guess he doesn't miss you.
I have gifts.
He's talking to me. He's talking to me. He misses me. He sees y'all.
I miss everybody.
Well, someone else before we miss, we got one more in the back, so bring him in. What's up, JP?
What's up? What's going on, everyone?
Now we're in multi-state.
All the way down here in Florida.
And Florida, what's up?
Going on.
And some things don't change. So please click the link so we can see your name. Otherwise, your Facebook user.
I know you're not talking about me.
We've been doing this for how many years?
They're definitely talking about you, Angel.
You already know who that is. I would bet my left nut that Mexico.
You think so?
That's
one thing he's smart enough to do is click the damn link. Well, I don't know. He is.
I mean,
that made me go throw up almost. Like just giving him a compliment. It's like,
yeah, that feels weird. Don't do that again.
I know, bro. Oh my god, I got chills. Y'all need to talk. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm all. What is it? How did it go? I'm all verklempt.
So how y'all doing?
Y'all aren't old enough for that Saturday Night Live
those of y'all reference. That are joining us, keep in mind that we are coming into the pit with a brand new format. And now on, the pit is open for all topics of conversation. So we're talking about, you can talk baseball, basketball, football. We're talking WWE if you want to. Anything goes in the pit. It's going to be conversational, roundtable style. Let's do this. Who's got the first topic tonight, boys?
We can start. We said it was PPW week. Let's just
Yeah.
cover that, get that going, right?
Go for it.
W week.
So we got, and
So-
we'll be while we were gone. Deathmatch Dose made his PPW debut as
Amazing.
talent.
It's
So he'll
true.
be bringing.
It's true.
He's gonna,
I have transcended from fan to official in-ring persona non grata. I don't even know what that means, but yeah, I actually got to be the ring announcer at PPW, and I'm going to keep doing it moving forward as well. I had a really good time. I really enjoyed it. I really, really wanted to shout out Shorty's and Shorty's whole fucking roster of people that were there again while I got my second, because like truly professional people, truly great people. What an amazing venue. I'm really excited that Shorty's is our home. But yeah, as an announcer, like everybody was really cool to me. I was really excited for it. Thank you so much for trusting in me.
extra shout out to Charlie for making that happen. The general manager for Shorty's. Make sure shout out for him. He's the one that helped make it happen. I've known that kid.
It's definitely
most of his life.
Nasty.
Awesome spot for wrestling.
Yeah, Charlie made that happen. So extra shout out to him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, boom. See, it's not just
Man,
us being biased either.
Matt had the best seat in the house too, man. Matt had one of my favorite seats right there in that sweet spot where the ref stays out of there and the camera stays out of there. You gotta love it, man. Matt knows how to pick the seats.
Yeah, Angel had it where I like to sit, so he had the spot.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, right, exactly at the ramp.
I mean, I had pretty good seats too, but that's just whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Wrestling at the Bar 2.
That show.
I got some real original names for, we had Wrestling at the Bar is what we're talking about, so now we're going to talk about Wrestling at the Bar 2 because I'm just tired of fucking coming up with names for shows, so we're just going to start counting shows. Next show is going to be Wrestling at the Bar 3.
This show is all about me. This is Dose, Wrestling at the Bar Dose. I'm coming out with my ego this fucking big, man. I feel like this. You remember Charlie's birthday? I feel like this is bigger than that, man. This is Wrestling at the Bar Dose. I'm so excited.
I don't want to talk about Charlie's birthday. That ended up bad for me.
Man, I know you still got a little bit of a headache from Charlie's birthday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I fucking found out about that at the eye doctor yesterday, but we can talk about that later. Yeah. Yeah, so we got, like I said, Fallout. I mean, one of the things was, our main event didn't happen. So it's going to happen this time. We got Chandler Hopkins against Khan. Because Khan was pretty upset.
Yeah, he did a really vicious promo.
Well, I mean, he wrecked Benny just because he was there. I mean, he went in there to save him and then pulled the old Luger Reggie Steamboat, like, let's go, and then took his head off, pedigreed him, then cut the promo. So we're going to finally see that come to a head. Because Chandler's been wanting it ever since Khan jumped him at the show before. So it's just been building, and we're finally going to get that payoff. Another thing that happened, we had there we go. My number one Kingsville fan right there. She's always the first one to get tickets, always ready to get tickets, first row, first one there. I told her, I got a surprise for you too, Saturday, Diana. So can't wait to see you. Yeah. So another thing was our women's title match was changed as well. Brad thought it was going to be me versus Emi Camacho for the number one contendership, but it's a women's title, and I'm not a woman, and I don't want to.
It's 2022. Anything goes.
No, because they'll whip my ass. That's why. It's not nothing about that. I was like, I don't want to do it because I'm scared. Like, legit. Like, it's not because I'm a manly man or whatever. Like, no, I'm scared of them. No. Yeah, so we had I made Maddie, who was supposed to just be on commentary, be a fighting champion since she says she's the champion of PPW. I made her, earn that by defending her title, which she lost the match. For the record, everyone keeps saying, oh, she's still the champion. She lost the match. The winner of the match was Emmy by disqualification, blatant disqualification with the low blow.
Not only did Alex, Maddie low blow the ref, but she almost cost us the main event because Alex was almost unable to return back out. And at that time, Alex was our ref.
Yeah, he was the ref for the night, the marathon ref.
Nice
Yeah,
move,
so
Maddie. Nice move.
yeah. So with that said, Emmy's getting another shot, and I've taken away the champion's advantage. So winner is going to walk out. Whoever wins the match is walking out with the belt, no matter how they win.
There must be a winner.
Yeah, no. Well, there's going to be a winner, but if it's a count out, title changes hands. Disqualification, title changes hands. Maddie's not going to get off easy like she did last time.
Nice.
Some people are pissed about that. Some people are happy about it. That's just the story of being a fucking promoter. But oh wow.
Me.
Damn,
What did I do?
that's a low blow.
Damn.
I was over 5 shots. Hey, no, I will tell y'all. Let me sidebar this for a second. I'm gonna tell y'all some funny shit, and this is some behind the scenes kind of funny, right? So it was the first match, and we didn't have a bell, and so Josh had to improvise. We had to get a pan and a thing. So I have been super nervous all day.
We used the
the
bottle opener.
I come out of the match. I announced everybody. And I walk right over to Josh and I ring the pan. And Josh goes, "Not yet." And I turn around and Drew and Ricky and Alex are all looking over at me in confusion. Several people in the audience looking at me. I was like, oh, shit.
We're off to a great start. That's what I thought. I was like, great.
That was what I did. That was how I learned to keep my hands on the belt for the rest of the evening.
I was like, yep, that was the only time you rang it. You were done after that. But yeah, we learned.
Yeah.
That was funny too. What else we got? We got another title match. Lightweight champion was crowned in a triple threat with Tommy Prince and Eddie Powerglide. And of course, Alexander Crowley, the new first ever lightweight champion, is going to be defending against Tommy Prince on Saturday to see, because he wants the one-on-one shot. So that's pretty easy to promote. Like, it kind of promotes itself. Benny, we talked about Benny getting jumped. He was actually getting jumped by Nastico Stankass and his client Muerte Infernal and Cuervo, because it was a triple threat match. So Benny's asked, Benny wants Khan, but Khan's busy. So the next one on his list was Cuervo. So we're going to have a kind of a revenge match on that as well. Benny, the hometown favorite. I mean, he had a pop. Yeah, the
Coming
pop he
off
gets there.
Big cage match too. Big cage
Yeah,
match
tag
recently.
Yeah, the
Benny's
Tex
been taking
connection
over.
against the End of the World Party, who's also going to be there at Shorty's on Saturday. Corvus will be having his open challenge in a doors match. So we'll have a doors match for the Mosh Championship. Ricky Ramirez, who's part of the Underworld Party, will be going up against David Kidd, the returning David Kidd.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, he hasn't been at PPW in a while. He's missed. I mean,
Since we were
the last
at
one.
Boys and Girls.
Yeah, he was at that, and plus the ones at the KC. Like he's been on almost every show in some shape or form. He was even at the parking lot when he helped the distraction for when Maddie actually won. Another reason why she needs these stipulations against her, because she just seems to always find a way to win.
Cheater.
Yeah, that's a nice way to say it.
Just say it like it is. Don't be scared.
It's your promotion, Josh.
I know, but I'm supposed to say kind of neutral. But yeah, no. She buries me every chance she gets, so I should do the
every
same,
time.
Right? Yeah. She even cut a promo to her sponsor after the last one, just saying, because Josh thinks he can do whatever he wants. I'm like, there's a reason for that.
Technically, you can. I mean, she's not wrong.
Because I did, and I can, and I proved it, but she don't like it. But anywho, so I think that's, and then we have a triple threat with another returning, the original PPW alum, the first ever participant of a PPW match. Dill Dempsey is going to be making his return in a triple threat with Drew Dredd and Roxco, who actually made his. He made I guess it was a debut. He didn't have a match, but he kind of came out of the crowd and jumped Corvus after he won his title, kind of rained on his parade.
Cut his beard.
He cut a lock. He cut a lock off of it, and saved it and took it with him. He probably still has it.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they're gonna all be in the building. So who the hell knows what's gonna happen with that? That's I think that's all the matches. But there's something else that people have been asking about, so it's gonna be interesting. There was some invitations given out by Lilith to the End of the World Party and Drew Dredd, and then they've cut promos since saying like, you know, that we're gonna find out what those are all about at the first sermon. So that's going to be another interesting thing that's going to be happening on Saturday.
You remember when we were at the Boys and Girls Club, Drew got his first invitation, and
he got the bandana. The bandana.
That's right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then at Shorty's, he got his invitation, and Ricky got an invitation as well. And then at the very end of the night, there was a situation where Corvus was even evaluating an invitation.
Well, because Corvus was like, "What the hell's going on with Ricky?" Like he was, because when Ricky came out with Corvus for his match, he was like, "What is all this going on? Like, this ain't even." He sent him out. Like he sent him back, but he didn't want anything to do with him.
I think it's absolutely brilliant how Crowley is stationed up at PPW and making it his own turf. I love that there's talent chasing belts, but Crowley is chasing something bigger, and I kind of can't wait to see what he's got up his sleeve.
He's got plans, and it's going to be interesting to see what's next.
Absolutely.
And things like that. So yeah, get your tickets. There's still tickets available. We almost sold out last time. Crazy to say that. That's
really?
Crazy.
Yeah.
We're like we had like what was it? I think 4 spots left where we would have stopped. Yeah, like it was pretty damn close.
And keep in mind, guys, this venue, you're not just competing with wrestling fans, you're competing with Shorty's people too, because Shorty's people, they loved it, man.
They are on.
They had a blast.
Yeah. We're going to check it out. They're like, this is great. We can't wait to come back next time. So the PPW's got a great home at Shorty's. We definitely want you to come down and check it out. I'll be there. That's it. Me and Josh. I thought Angel was coming.
I might be there. Depends.
You might be there in your depends.
No, I might be there depending on the situation.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he told me there's a chance. So he's saying
it's not a bad situation, Brad. Calm down.
Oh, good.
You're saying there's a chance.
I like this.
I like this.
Oh,
but here's my question now. Because this is my favorite thing about going to wrestling events. Is the taco truck going to be there?
No.
Okay,
we're working on trying to get another truck though, but the taco truck had a family emergency. I know, and that's how small towns work. Like restaurants get sick, restaurants go on vacation, restaurants have family emergencies. That's how small towns work. We're not full of big chains. We're not a huge city. So that shit happens when it's a one-man show or a two-man show. So yeah,
that's fair. That's fair.
Positive vibes heading out to the taco truck for their family emergency they had 3 days ago. So they're not going to probably make it, but we're trying to find somebody else. Anybody with taco trucks or any kind of food trucks want to park up, come see us. Looking at you, CBs. Anyway, there was one more quick PPW announcement that I'm actually kind of proud about. That I felt like sharing. That's going to be. We're talking about Wrestling at the Bar 2. That'll be our debut show that's going to be uploaded and part of the IWTV family going forward.
Oh. Nice, congrats, man.
So JP, now I'm looking at you, JP. Now you can watch our shit. You can watch the whole show.
Watch everything. Now I can watch everything.
We're not going to be live yet, but it's going to be uploaded pretty swift after. And we've already revamped our whole process of editing. And Freddie clapping is funny because he's going to be a big factor in that. So yeah, we've been working on getting it ready so we can get it done and edited and uploaded. Actually today. They finalized our channel or whatever the hell they call it, our page. It's not public yet because we don't have content. But yeah, that happened today.
Yeah.
So
it's cool.
Exciting times.
No, for sure. And I'll say that one thing is a big pet peeve of mine, especially when you hear because I tend to watch some other indie wrestling here in Texas here and there to upload matches. One thing you have down packed is your commentary team. I think they're very much. They don't talk over each other. They're not trying to put themselves over. They're very much by like whatever's happening in the ring. It's great. So I think that's gonna help a lot when people start seeing an IWTV.
Whenever I had the interview with them, that was something they said because they went and looked at our stuff on our YouTube channel. I mean, that's because it's not super hard to get in, but it is not a guarantee to get in. But they said the commentary was a big factor that we actually.
I got a quick question. Since now you're gonna be part of the IWTV family, is it now possibly you're gonna have IWTV world title defenses on your show now?
Oh,
I think that's something down the road that's possible. Yes.
Okay.
That's pretty
I
nice.
just
I've talked
the
to the
question
people
I had
about
in
it.
mind.
Yeah,
So
I asked
it's in my head. So
I asked too. So they said it wasn't a no.
okay.
The thing is though, just for me, PBW, we kind of just do our stories, so it's kind of hard to just throw a random, like we would have to build it, and it'd have to matter, or otherwise I'm not really down for it.
Who is the champ right now? Is it Leo Rush, AC Mac?
No, it's Cruel. I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, don't worry about that right now.
He's in ICW, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Cruel in the deathmatch world, but that's kind of where my interest ends with Cruel.
Cool. Well, you mentioned the deathmatch world. Now we can transition. We'll cover some deathmatch. You said you had some deathmatch to talk about. I'm sure there's been something that's happened since August.
We've had a pretty exciting few weeks. GCW has officially closed its deathmatch season, which everyone always says, don't they do deathmatch all year round? Yeah, but they have their official season where they go heavy and hard, and they kind of close out with NGI. But some big announcements that have been on the front. Because we are in the middle of a serious death. Oh my god. Anyway,
we said it. We said his name too many fucking times again. God damn it.
We've got a bad apple in the chat. Anyway, so a
stutterer too, because he can't even type right. Spit it out. Today, Junior.
I'm offended by that.
So we have the deathmatch wars, and basically what happened was one day XPW, ICW, and GCW all ran at the same time. So it was a big first in the deathmatch world, and specifically what started it was that NGI was running on one day, and so ICW was going to run in Texas, but then all of a sudden XPW ran out of ICW's home venue on the same day. So ICW went up north to run a show, same town, kind of save face up there in Jersey and really bring the fight to them up there. And it's just really kind of been a big deal. And I was just kind of curious to see what everyone's perspective is on, is it too much right now? Like, guys are really going at each other. And in my opinion, I'm really starting to see a shortage of roster availability in different areas. Like all of a sudden we see John Wayne Murdoch mostly booked in GCW. We see a lot of guys, booked, like XPW is really holding on to Schlack hard, things like that. Like, is the deathmatch wars too much right now?
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh no, that seems like
not
something that'd be good to answer.
Not necessarily. Because like XPW, yeah, even though they have death matches, they do also have multiple, like different type of matches. Not
XPW runs like 6-hour shows apparently.
Fuck.
So they bitch about that shit. So did Ian Rotten. Ian Rotten did the same shit.
I'm okay with it as long as the show is good. Now, if the show starts being shitty, then that's
we're gonna come back to this comment too later after the segment. We talk about someone that's booking crazy. We're gonna talk about him too later.
Yeah, I think in a sense of the deathmatch wars, what I'm really more like concerned about is the toxicity of the fan base that it's creating, because in truth, the deathmatch community has been known for being a pretty localized, family-based community, and now all of a sudden, like in the comments and the threads everywhere, people talking shit to each other, people really not enjoying these perspectives, people really burying other things. Like, is the war really going to be a positive impact at the end of the day if it makes it a toxic community?
No,
I mean, from kind of an outside. I mean, I keep track because you guys and all that. I don't see why they can't all just coexist. It's not like they're all like, yeah, they run
Oh, of course.
nationally, but
Yeah.
for the most part they're regionally based, right? It's the deathmatch scene, like we're talking about a niche of a niche of a niche, right? Like the deathmatch scene's already a niche of wrestling and all that. Like there's enough to go around for everyone. Like I know personalities get involved. I
I think it's a
know,
genre. I'd rather call it a
exactly.
genre, not a niche.
Exactly.
Anywho,
Yeah, exactly. Genre. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah.
but but it's a smaller sect of
Sure.
of it,
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
it just to me it's so I don't see that much out of the fans. I see the back and forth of like of the promoters and the wrestlers, and that just turns me off. Like, man, I just want to like, dude, I just want to see
a
it.
lot of banter going on. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
and then as
Wanna
a
go to shows
result
and have
of
fun,
these,
man. Like,
dude,
we're
and as
just
a
gonna go to
result of
shows and
these.
have fun.
Yeah, and the thing is, maybe from an outsider looking in, a lot of these shows are tending to look the same to me. I mean, I get it, there's a movement of pieces and whatnot, but at the end of the day, I can't keep up what shows what. Like I see I see like a damn poster. I'm like, oh hey, that must be a show from like last month. Oh, that's a current show. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know why I'm getting to
Well, too, you got options.
That
You
says
got
a lot.
GCW, Circle 6, XPW,
let's not talk about Circle
ICW.
6. Let's not talk about Circle 6.
Oh. But you'll like just like Alex Malone,
No.
you got options to go to Japan and go to Freedoms
I'll talk to
and just go do your thing. So you got options.
I have my final take on it. I have not seen the action in the ring to justify the wars that have gone on outside of it. That's just my take. GCW was very quiet on November 12th, or leading up to November 12th, and they were very loud with their event. Because in my opinion that day, now I haven't seen XPW show in its entirety, but I saw a lot of the show they ran that day. It wasn't as good as NGI. It wasn't as good as ICW show that day, and GCW wasn't even part of the war. And I think that's really where the war was supposed to be. And to Angel's point, it just felt like same game, different day in a lot of different areas. That's a really good point. Like oversaturation of your own shit. Like that's where I really feel like a lot of these guys have just tapped the same button over and over and over and over and over again. And it's like, where's the new? Where is it where it wasn't like yesterday? That type of shit. Like, where are the Canadian destroyers out of the top of the barn? Where are the 300 light tubes? Where is something crazy? That's just my take on it. I wish the action, the wars had been brought in the ring and not on social media.
But also, like recently with death matches, like you're seeing increase of them using light tubes and whatever. Yeah, it's cool to use a light tube, but there's just so much you can do with it. Like, how many different ways you can break a light tube before you get bored? Like we like, yeah, we like the violence, we like the blood, but just breaking a light tube won't do it no more.
No, that's a great point. No one builds shit or gets creative with light tubes. Yeah. And I even bitched to Ashley about something the other day. Like, we were watching something on TV and they had this big fucking needle, and the guys put it down flat in the ring, and he literally just body slams old boy on top of it. And I said, do you know how fucking hard those things are to make?
Yes.
And they look fucking great, man. Like, why would you put him down there and waste that when there's already 57 other tubes around? I agree there. Like, I want to see something creative. I want to see something.
Is it like super kick? Is like light tubes turning into super kicks in the deathmatch world?
Yeah, in a way.
Like they don't.
Yeah, I mean,
because I see every time I see highlights, I see people just grab it and they break them on themselves and whatever, and it's just like, oh, these are nothing.
Well, and
I think
I'm from a different.
I'm asking.
On that. There's anything wrong.
I'm not saying.
Wrestlers always hit themselves with chairs and shit. I think that's fine.
But also at the same time, like I miss when death matches used to have like
Roland. You're the best.
Death matches used to have like a theme, like your home run, death match home run or whatever. Like every match used to, back in the day, there was more like gimmicks and more themes to the matches.
I know you're talking.
like the long hair death match or the Mexican party death match or whatever you wanna have, and you try to stick to that theme to make a match creative and build a good story with it. But nowadays it's more just like chairs and light tubes. That yeah, it's we still get excited because we love wrestling, we love deathmatch,
Yeah.
but it's not as awesome as seeing in like specialty match,
Jingle
like
balls.
having a team match.
Infamous is coming up in a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, what day is that?
18th.
2 weeks.
Nice,
from
I'll still be here.
Sunday. Deathmatch Massacre 2. And you
Are
know
we
I
gonna
got
have you
something.
here, Josh?
Say that again.
Are we gonna have you here for that?
Possibly.
Yes.
Oh, Nick, Wrestle Rave's coming down. Nick from Wrestle Rave said he's coming down.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh what? Nice.
We need to have a little talk with Nick.
That's
For sure.
Kiss. And I've been chatting it up with Donnie. And yeah, I got a bunch of shit here. Also, we're picking up a bunch of stuff on the way down to PPW and bringing some stuff back. So, man, no fire.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up with the comments. Are coming in hot right now.
Nice.
Someone asked me about fire one time, and I was like, "Oh man, I try not to burn the boys. Like I'll
Look at that
leave
right
that
there.
to them. If they want it, I'll give it over there. Here you go."
And stories. That's the thing. Fucking make
I
shit
agree.
matter. Make them feel it. That's how you make them feel it.
All right, what else are we
Man,
talking about?
there's a Facebook user that's making great comments, but I'm not putting them on there because you got to click the damn link to show your name.
Oh, man,
Sorry.
put that one on there though. That one's really good. Put that one on there. Come on.
Because it has your. Because he's talking about you.
Feed my ego. Do it. Do it. Yes.
He also mentioned our boy Insane in another
Yeah, he
comment.
did. Yeah,
If it's the
Yeah.
same person.
yeah. It might be
Is it
different, but
Lalo?
no.
Lalo?
Lalo had his name showing
Man,
earlier.
It might be someone we know, but we
love
can't
you.
tell. So we appreciate your comments, random person.
Well,
Good job, you. Oh right. Oh boo.
was it Ryo?
It
was Ryo.
Ryo.
Of course. That damn heel.
Hey,
Something there was a Jeff made a comment, so I kind of want to give him a shout out because when he's talking about people like bookings getting crazy, I know that's not what he meant by what I'm about to make it mean when he said that. But if there's anybody that's coming fucking hard in the paint to debut, holy shit, the fucking Texas Wrestling Cartel.
Yeah.
Holy shit. If y'all
I have
haven't
not
seen the
seen
stuff they've
a card
announced,
like this in forever in Texas. Like honestly,
and it's not till January, so I mean we're gonna have weeks. We'll talk about it more. But if y'all haven't seen the stuff they've been announcing, they got Matt Cardona, they got fucking PCO, Mercer's gonna be there, Markova from NWA, Maddie will be there, they haven't. I'm trying to remember what they've announced and what they're going to be announcing because
I know.
I know more than this, and there's more
I'm
coming.
sitting
Yeah,
on myself, I'm like, no.
I think Brian Keith has been announced.
Yeah, BK's been announced.
Ooh,
so-
BK versus PCO will be fucking crazy.
Well,
That would be. Yeah, we don't know which one it is yet. They're all going to be there.
I would love to see that match.
He hasn't announced any matches yet.
Yeah, he did.
I know.
He announced,
I know a couple.
He announced Maddie. He announced Maddie and
right,
Markova.
Maddie versus
Yeah.
Markova.
Yep.
Which is NWA talent. And if I'm not mistaken, right now, Jeff's roster or Jeff's show is sporting all the big league representation. Like you've got guys from every corner of the world.
Yeah, just wanted to shout him out. Like I said, we'll spend more time. Like I said, it's not till the 7th of January, I believe. After the debut card show of Off the Wall Collectibles. Mario, who's watching as well. Shout out to him. He's the one that kind of got it started. So it's going to be a card show convention and then a wrestling show next door to it right after. Like it's gonna be, and the card is the matches, guys. And there's even more coming it's like I'm so excited. It's like fucking Christmas, but I know the gifts. You know what I mean? Like it's like, and I'm still excited.
Brian Idol versus JP Harlow was announced as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be great,
man.
It's gonna be great. So I just wanted to shout that out. Shout out. I mean, because I always try to shout out Jeff. Jeff's been, sorry, we were talking about PPW, but he's been one of the day one supporters of me. And I don't know if PPW would be anywhere near where it is. He doesn't say he does shit. He won't take any fucking credit, but I'm going to give him credit. Because he's the calm in the storm for me. When I'm freaking the fuck out, he always is the one. He's the one that can, because it's hard to calm me down when I get fucking worked up. And he's the one that does it and has done it since day one, even before we ran a fucking first show ever. And I was nervous to even tell somebody that I was going to do it in Kingsville. He was the one that pulled me aside and made it all happen. Or there might not have ever been a fucking first show if it wasn't for Jeff talking to me. I mean, it's that serious. So fucking
good piece, man. I love
Texas Wrestling Cartel's going to fucking bring it in Corpus. Holy shit. Anyway, all right. Moving on, because like I said, I'll put him over for another fucking hour. Yeah, so we've talked PBW, we talked deathmatch, we talked, shout out to that, so we can get into a little more mainstream, I guess. We can cover AEW a little bit. Mel's not here; she got sidetracked, was doing an interview that turns out to be a pretty cool thing to be. I think she's going to be interviewing, what's his name, Rodriguez.
Greg Abbott. Greg Abbott.
That's so surprising.
Oh, Greg Abbott. Yes, exactly. Yes.
Hot Wheels.
Yes, she's interviewing Greg Abbott.
Hot Wheels. No, not Hot Wheels. Okay, different one.
Why?
Anyway, so anyway, AEW. There's been a lot of things going on since we've been. Somebody fucking sit in chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll do that later. Yeah. Effing Hot Wheels. Fuck Hot Wheels. Anyway, AEW's got a new world champion, and we
that guy right there, right behind Dose, right there, MJF.
This guy.
That's what made me remember. That's what made me remember. And what a fucking, like, I loved that they already, because the thing with Regal, because Regal helped him, but he was, you know what I mean? And they're like, oh, so what's the deal? And he already fucking laid him out first time they're together after it. Like that relationship did not last very long. So MJF is back. MJF is back to full blown heel like he should be. The little face run that he had just didn't feel right. He's still great at it. He's great on the mic. He can do whatever.
I believe that sets up Bryan Danielson and MJF, I believe, at the next pay-per-view.
Ricky Starks has the next shot.
Yep.
So I don't think
it's AEW. Who knows?
But I think Bryan Danielson eventually will get a title shot against him as well. If Ricky,
you also mentioned Eddie Kingston too, so I'm guessing Eddie Kingston's getting a title shot down the road.
That's the one that I think is the one that's going to be the best matchup. I can't wait just for the promos. Like I don't even fuck the match. Oh, yeah. Like to see those guys go against each other.
Yeah. What's great about Eddie Kingston? That's like a dude that honestly, doesn't. I don't think ever needs the belt. See, supposedly, I don't know. So supposedly, it's like it's been going back and forth. Of some people say it is.
Well, Trips loves him. At War Games, they used him. They used his fucking War Games. But
the thing was that they're saying he signed a 3-year deal. So I don't know what's going on with Regal now.
Stroke Daddy, that's my boy.
Yes, and he's killing it though too as well.
Yeah, and I love how he did the whole like broken ribs thing and still powered through and got through fucking Hobbs. Like that was good storytelling, man. Like he does it, man. Yeah. Ricky's the I mean, we all the pit loves Ricky Starks. Like I think that's official. Like I don't think anybody has a problem with Ricky Starks in the pit.
No problem.
Like he's our guy. So we're gonna
almost never see anybody online say anything bad about him either. That's what's crazy. Like I feel like every time I see people talking about him online, they love him, and I'm like, that's great for the guy, man.
Matter of fact, they'll rant about like how he's not being used properly. He's not being used enough. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
I mean, there's a few saying the Rock wannabe, whatever, but it's just like, but he's nothing like the Rock. Just because he wore a nice shirt once, like you know what I mean, like fucking good. They're saying he's not the original. It's like the one making the criticisms, the one that's not original. Because you can just fucking sit there all day. Oh, there's somebody with shaved head. Oh, Stone Cold wannabe. Oh, there's somebody with a nice shirt. Oh, Rock wannabe.
Yeah.
It's
Some
like-
people just love to live 30 years ago. It's painful.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
time to move.
I'm
Time
gonna
to
tell
move
y'all
on.
some real shit. Y'all are really sitting around comparing people to Hulk Hogan from almost 40 years ago. A guy who could literally wrestle and fucking didn't. So
Yeah.
shut the fuck up with your golden era bullshit and just let's progress. The Attitude Era was great. Everything was great. But like people really forget that like this chunk that they hold on to and that they really dig into everybody now was an insanely small amount of time. Y'all know The Rock was only in WWE like full time for like 5 years, and he wasn't even good for one of them.
6 years, yeah. 6 years was his run, I think. Yeah, 6 years was his full run.
Very
If you count.
short amount of time though that he was a good guy.
Yeah.
He was only over like platonically over with the fans from 99 on.
Yeah.
Stone Cold even less, and Stone Cold walked out of the world of wrestling, said, "I'm going to take my ball and go home."
Yeah, he did it before CM Punk.
That.
He did it before CM Punk did it, but CM Punk got buried because you know he has an attitude and he's a fucking
comment. Jeff said it right there. That's the biggest. If you have Ricky Starks can wrestle better than almost anybody that I've ever seen on the indie scene, man. Like that guy was a legend. When ACH left Indies, he and Ricky fought at Inspire, and that is to date one of my favorite matches I've ever saw. Just because like Ricky was insane. Ricky will go like the length, man.
And he's the fucking full package. He's the full package. And the indies, you're always missing something. Like someone's always like a little short on this, can't cut a promo, but they can kill it in the ring. Or they're great on the mic, but they can't do shit in the ring. You can't say about that about Ricky. Straight
Ricky
up.
can do anything, man. One time we went to ACW and Ricky showed up and did commentary, and he was right above us, and I couldn't even focus on the show because I could not stop laughing. Ricky was just talking shit to everybody through commentary, and it was hilarious. I was like, I would just never let that guy off the mic ever. I would just be like, here, you have 50 minutes. Go out there. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, I said he fucking Ricky to the moon. Yep. And y'all can say we're biased or whatever, but fuck y'all. Ricky's fucking awesome.
Oh, you are
like, straight up. Yeah, so what else is going on in AEW?
No, Dax Harwood had that great match with Bryan Danielson to start the show.
Yeah, Dax has been doing a little single stuff to remind people that he can wrestle a little bit.
Yeah.
He's good. He's solid, but he's wrestling Bryan Danielson. Like, Danielson can make pretty much anybody. I mean, Danielson's pretty good.
Yeah, just pretty good.
He's pretty good.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
So
like, I'm not saying I could look good against him, but I mean,
yeah, you know,
most people probably could look pretty good against Bryan Danielson. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess
Dax is good.
He's a tag
He's a tag wrestler. Like he needs to stick with the tag. Like
thank you. Okay. See, and that's gonna be my point is. I'm not a traditionalist, you know. Like, I like the modern stuff like that. But I don't like that. Like a tag wrestler can be toe to toe with a top singles wrestler. Yeah. Like it's semantics. I know it's semantics. I know, but it's just like.
I mean, I kind of get where you're coming from. Like he's an actual. Like it's not like, oh, it was Triple H and HBK tag team.
Yeah,
like, it's
exactly.
Fucking, we know Dax and Wheeler were. They're a tag team.
Are you of the mindset?
Singles.
Are you of the mindset that without the whole, neither is complete?
No, not at all.
I'm curious about this.
I think he's more about the level that he was equal with, because like we're talking about Bryan Danielson.
Brian Danielson, like let's say if he's going.
I think that's maybe what he's going. Opinion.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like it's D top singles wrestlers, you know.
I mean,
it's like
one of the best in the fucking
world. Exactly. So like in theory,
I think.
Yeah, exactly. So like in theory, if
like
FTR go against Bryan Danielson and someone else, a random person, FTR would win.
Martin. Like give me Dante Martin, give me somebody else. Like I don't want to see him
exactly.
against Dax Wheeler. And I love FTR. Like I'm y'all know I've been.
I
love them as a tag team. No, I've always been
for a while, but
they're one of my favorite tag teams. They're one of my favorite tag teams since NXT days, like before they were anything. You know,
I got you. I see what you're saying. Yeah. I thought it was kind of a funny take. I thought you were implying like if you separate two tag team wrestlers, they are now.
No.
I didn't think. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's like I want to wrestle, but I don't know how to do it without my brother back there.
Like he's gonna turn around and look for the tag, or he's hurt and he's gonna crawl in the corner and like, oh no.
I just was shocked because Angel and I typically are not fans of like hokey wrestling, and so I was like, man, that sounds like a hokey opinion. You think
no. Trust me, there's some. Yeah, there's been some hokey stuff, but I'll say this though. Like, I will say that that one thing that I know people are complaining about it, like the best of 7. Like,
so what was that? That was the next thing I wanted to talk about too, because I was kind of shocked. I mean, this is as a promoter mind. How the fuck did they win the third? Like, then that kind of like makes the next 2 or 3 not fucking matter to me. I don't know.
I thought
like, I would rather have been 3-0. And then the Elite has to like survive to build it because it's going 7. Anytime you fucking see these things, the history, like we're going 7. So why is it going to go 2 then 1?
Sometimes. But they don't sometimes.
When's the last time?
That could be the big swerve. Someone ended
maybe the Elite
6.
wins the next 3, and then Dot Triangle wins the next 2.
I don't know. I see, but they have us talking. They have us trying to figure out. Hey,
it was a curveball, and it's neat to see. It was kind of cool to see Kenny bring his good night.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm excited. I'm excited.
I fucking love. I love Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
I love him even after I met him. Like I love him even more. Like
I know, dude.
Like he's a fucking.
When I met him in San Antonio, he was for 2.5 hours shaking everyone's hands, taking pictures.
Yeah.
Dude was he's legit. But we can still call it AW, but I do want to go back to Kenny Omega for a point later on. But I will say it's one thing I'm not enjoying about AEW though. It's this whole Bow Wow nonsense.
Jade Cargill.
It's such a waste of fucking time. I like
Ow.
Jade. I think huh?
Who would beat her now? She has to be feuding with ridiculous celebrities. They have buried the entire women's roster. I mean, you guys
Bow Wow is is Little Mike, fucking Bow Wow, Snoop Dogg.
I forgot that he was still doing anything.
Yeah,
like,
dude. All he does is
he's not Little Bow Wow anymore, is he? Is he just Bow Wow now?
No, it's just
Bow Wow.
He lost the.
He's just Bow Wow.
He still looks little though. I mean, fucking.
Oh no, for sure. Oh no.
Once he hit 5'5", he was like, "Well, I can't be little now."
And then like it's just a weird dynamic to me.
But what's that gonna like? Are they gonna have a match? Like, where's that? What's gonna come from that?
Thank you. Like, what the fuck is going on?
That's my thing.
He's gonna get a representative face Jade. That's what he's.
Bow Wow's gonna get somebody to be his girl, like to represent him.
I guess, yeah, but
because I think the next thing's gonna be. I mean, Hogan's gonna get a shot now because they fired her. Kira is gonna get a shot. They're one of the baddies or ex-baddies because they shit canned her. So that's gonna be good. And I love Kira Hogan. Like I have her. Like I can show it. Like I have part of my wall dedicated to her. Yeah, and she's a fucking amazing person too. Like love her to death.
I'm not feeling bad. I'm not feeling.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's gonna come from it? Like, why? That's and I hate saying that because like that's the old school fucking 70s and 80s promoters way. But why? Why?
No. But I mean, okay, so
like, I don't want to be that guy.
They did the same thing with Goldberg.
Yeah, but you know what? It's a classic case.
And they paid him, and he painted himself into a corner too, and that's what they're doing with Cargill. I think.
Like, you cannot create a monster in that short of a time. It's just impossible. Like,
is she even to 40 yet? Is she even to 40 wins yet?
The last time I heard it was 42.
Was it 40? Okay, yeah.
Like legit 42 or? But you know what though? But I'll
42 and 0 because last time I saw she was in the 30s, but
yeah.
But I mean, she's had how many defenses? She won it at like 20 something, right?
See, and the thing is, I mean, I know why they're picking Bow Wow because Bow Wow has his love and hip hop thing. So there's it's bringing in a whole different audience. But the thing is, I've yet to see a crossover because I interact. I'm a big hip hop head, and my ex was into reality TV, so I know those different sects of different people and whatnot.
Yeah.
Wrestling is just not. It's not something they care about. Like they'll look at a clip like, oh, okay, that's weird. There might be a headline here and there, but they're not going to tune in for that. So why waste their time?
I don't think that a green level female would catch that. Like I don't think a green talent at all would catch that. but especially not someone that is really had time to get over with the fan base, because the AEW fan base is still mixed. Still is very mixed about. It's very mixed about Jade Cargill, and honestly, I'm with Team No on this one. I don't see it. I think y'all look thirsty as fuck, and the more that y'all try to shove that woman down anybody's throat,
no, but okay, but now I'm gonna counter that. I'm gonna counter that a little bit because okay, her wrestling might not be, obviously she's green, but her presence, her charisma is up. I think she carries herself better than majority of those women there. It's just the wrestling is not there yet.
But right, and I can agree with that. Like, I definitely see the presence in the character, but the whole storyline is based around a wrestling ability that does not exist, which makes the character essentially laughable. It's the same situation as Goldberg. Like, at the time, it was cool and shit, right? And the main reason that went as hot as it did was because WCW greatly fabricated Goldberg's numbers. So it was really just, we were watching like a 50-60 match run, and Jade Cargill is about there, and nothing has come from this yet. Like, the fans still are like, and she still can't wrestle. She's not a highlight clip. She's not I mean, that's my take on it.
Yeah. Wasn't she trained with Bryan Danielson too?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've seen improvement in the last 5 or 6 times I've seen her. Whereas Goldberg, I never saw any improvement. Like, it was the same fucking match every time for 300 matches.
He also wasn't trying to get better. He was like, I'm fucking Goldberg.
Whereas, like, and then I know she's still not good, but I think I've seen her better. And from what I've heard, she wants to be great. So she's working hard. Because she has a story, man. Like, if you know her story before becoming a wrestler and the shit she's been through and everything she's done, like, I'm rooting for her, and that's probably why I'm a little blinded. I'm blinded because I'm rooting for her as a person.
Yeah, see,
but I'm not disagreeing with you 100% either. I'm not disagreeing with you either 100% because she shouldn't have had the TBS championship to start with. Like, she shouldn't have.
I think,
because what has she done for that belt? Like, she got it. Then who?
See, and as a thing, I feel like she didn't need the belt because she has a presence within herself. She could have just done something else, and because honestly, she's a star. She's legit as a star. It's just wrestling ability.
And I don't like. She has to get so much better for anyone to even notice because they already just have a negative, sour taste about the whole situation because she's been fucking crammed down your fucking throat. That's what Roman Reigns had to overcome. That's what John Cena had to overcome because they were fucking crammed down our throat. But then finally, the fucking switch clicked, and Jade's not there yet. And I'm hoping she gets there to where it's like, shit, like this, like now she's getting, like, there it is. But she's only been wrestling for how long? Like, that's going to take 5 or 6 fucking years to maybe get where I'm hoping she can get. And then who's going to wait that long? Are we going to fucking wait for TBS title to be on her for that long so she can be good? No. So they've painted themselves in the corner just like they did with Goldberg. It's like.
And they got none of the top women stars going for the TBS.
And then who's going to be realistic to beat her? The way they've built her up, who's going to be realistic to beat her? Because she's beaten such great big names. Yeah,
right.
I mean, what about what's her face, Saraya?
She's been very mad that people have been saying her name wrong.
Oh, I don't give a damn. I don't like. I think she's overrated. I don't like her at all. So I'll take that heat from anyone. She's been a bust. She's a bust. I think that she the promos that she's done. Stanley, is she still
there? Statlander, she's still hurt.
Damn,
she's still hurt
again. Damn. She comes back and gets hurt again. I mean, it's just what are we gonna do? But anyway, I think we've talked way much about that topic that we probably would have thought we would have had such a large Jade Cargill topic. Didn't see that coming, but you never know what's gonna happen in the pit when we just start talking about shit. We said it right, Facebook user. We said it right. I corrected it. Sir Ray.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably say it wrong multiple times if we bring it up again. It's not intentional. I just don't give a damn. So, but I do want to bring up one thing. Something that's getting me super excited. That so I haven't been following a lot of Japanese wrestling. I got really big into MMA and stuff like that. So more into MMA now. But one thing that has come up from this now, I normally so one of my cousins got me on this, and it's made my life so much better. I don't follow wrestlers like on Instagram or Twitter. Like I don't care about Twitter feeds. I don't care about Instagram feuds. I don't want to know about their personal lives. I just want to see them, right? But one Twitter beef that has been going back and forth has been, in my opinion, the best wrestler in the world, Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega, right?
Yeah,
now, for those who don't have context, right? It's like Kenny Omega has been going back and forth with Will Ospreay for the past year because, as many I'm sure you know, they're very big on the Meltzer ratings. They love the 5 stars, the 6 stars, whatever, right? And they'll use it in their storylines, like legit. Like Kenny Omega, that's his whole thing, best battle machine, right? Yep. So he's been mocking basically Ospreay, saying, "Go ahead." Oh, okay, fine. Okay, so he's essentially been mocking Ospreay for like, hey, you're supposed to be my replacement. You're supposed to be the guy to carry New Japan.
Well, that was the promo he cut at the
exactly,
AEW thing before we went away. Yeah,
exactly. So he's like, you can keep having these great 6-star matches, but New Japan is doing nothing. Now, mind you, Kenny Omega is clearly being the heel because there's a whole bunch that's been happening in Japan, personal wise with the pandemic and just not New Japan has not been selling tickets as well.
He took the shot at Ospreay with that too.
Oh, yep. So now we're gonna have Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega at Wrestle Kingdom.
I know, bro.
For the US
oh my fucking god! And even better, it's only be one Wrestle Kingdom. So none of this
one night
bullshit, 2 nights nonsense. No, I hate when they do that shit. Dude, me one night, and JP can talk about the other stuff, but for me, that is my match I've been waiting for because you legit have 2 of the best wrestlers in the world finally going up against, and I'm interested to see who's going to go over in this because it's
Ospreay.
It's AEW. I mean, you would think so, right? You would think that.
Yeah.
But what if Omega wins?
I know.
Okada beats Jay White.
That's right there is why you want to watch it.
I just told you this last night or something like that. You said don't
No,
JP.
No, you tell me these things when I'm in the middle of doing the other shit, and you want to like this guy dude writes me like 11 o'clock at night or random times like, hey, what if this happened? I'm like, bro, I'm trying to go to bed. I'm not trying to think about wrestling right now, But yeah, no, but like that, it makes sense though. It makes sense, and it really things really get help in New Japan, and that's one thing I'm gonna give AEW a lot of credit on because AEW has been spreading their connections all over the world, and I'm loving that. I'm loving seeing AEW working with Noah, working with DDT, and hey,
possible.
And that's possible. I mean, WWE's doing their very watered down, shitty, fucking horrendous version of a fucking Bullet Club versus Bullet Club,
hey,
or whatever.
At least they sending Carl Anderson to.
He's gonna wrestle
New Japan strong, and that's a Triple H thing. That's shout out to Triple H for that because because
so never let this happen.
Shinsuke too. He's letting Shinsuke go over there for something too.
So Shinsuke is gonna go to Noah to go up against Muda. Thankfully, the motherfucker's retiring. Thank God. Get the fuck out of Noah.
Oh, come on.
Oh, okay. And oh yeah, I'm not gonna go Tyrant. I legit marked out when he came and helped that Sting. I thought that was awesome. I give you that. Josh, I give you that. Yep. But there's a lot of confusion for people online. Okay, so just so people know, I'm gonna give a little bit background of the Muda shit, right? So Muda had what he did was he went and shopped around his final event, right? This is gonna be the culminating to a whole bunch of events, right? So leading up to that, he's having a series of last matches, right? So whenever you see a match with Muda and it says Muda, Darby Allin, Sting, blah blah, everyone goes, "Oh, this is the retirement match." No, this is what is a retirement match? He's such an amazing worker that he conned fucking Noah to give him a whole bunch of retirement matches. AEW, New Japan, like he was just in New Japan. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And then, but the crazy thing is, so his final event, right? So the final Muta event is gonna be in February, right? And what's cool about it is, it's become the top ticketed item in all of Japan. Almost every Japanese promotion, include AEW, will have representation in that event. because that's how big it is. Because that's how big Muta means, even though it hasn't really sold to tickets and he ran 2 promotions out of business. But that's neither here or there. But this is the event.
I believe he only lost 1 match in that whole series.
Oh yeah. Against fucking Kiyomiya, and then after he beats him, he gets up after count of 3, walks away, and doesn't even shake Kiyomiya's hand. Kiyomiya, the poor geek, has to go chase him down the fucking aisle just so he can get a picture of him shaking his hand. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
and now Kiyomiya is doing a fake ass Muta freaking impersonation.
Hey, he's your GHC heavyweight champion. So
I'm done. Anyways, so just so everyone knows.
We'll talk more about that coming up because we got a month or so, right?
Exactly. So please, stop assuming this is last. No, there's one final Muta match, but there's a whole bunch of matches leading up to it. So that's what you guys are seeing, and that's gonna be in February.
Yeah.
But there's also the World Tag League in New Japan, which I don't even know Angel's even keeping up with it. So.
Oh no, I totally do not. I've not kept up.
Just to give you a brief update, Aussie Open is in the lead. They have 4 wins, no losses.
I need more alcohol. That's what I need.
Suzuki and Archer are in 2nd place, and I believe they're also.
Where's Archer's at? I was wondering where the hell he's at.
And TMDK is also tied with him. And all the way at the bottom with no wins.
The show's complete now.
I'm pretty sure Angel will happy with this. All the way in the bottom was 0
we
points.
Had a rant.
Your boy Evil and Yujiro at 0
He
points.
go to hell.
Did I just hear? What was that?
Evil and Yujiro.
No, come on now.
0 points. They got no wins in the World Tag League so
far. Oh, come on. No, first off, I've not watched an Evil. I really haven't now because of the show. You're forcing me to get back into fucking New Japan again. Shit like that.
Yeah, just had to remember we still have some old things saved here, so I had to dust it off. Yeah.
Yeah, nice I will say that at a very minimum. Thankfully, the evil shit has been kept to a minimum. It's been out of my purview. My life has been, I'm living a good life now, and I don't want to say the two things, is correlated. But ever since I've not watched Evil, my life has gotten so much better, and I'm much happier. I'm more at peace. Again, not to say
just not Evil though. Like I don't think you're watching much of it.
You know he's gonna fight at Wrestle Kingdom eventually, right? You're gonna have to watch. Okay.
No. See, that's where you're wrong because I'm gonna be in Puerto Rico. So then when I get back, I can just skip the shit I don't want to watch. So Evo's gonna be one of those.
We're gonna send you to all the matches. We're gonna send you all.
We're reviewing the matches.
We got a task for the people who watches the pit. Go on YouTube, find your favorite match with Evil, and post that link to Angel's profile. Yep. He's gonna love that.
Ilmatic Angel. Ilmatic Angel.
Make sure talking about my fucking Facebook.
Make sure it's House of Torture matches, by the way.
Oh, that's even worse. That's mean. That's a low blow. I love it.
Hey Brad, is there something you want to bring up?
No, not yet. That's gonna be the last thing we talk about.
Okay.
But we can So let's just do. We already kind of been a whole hour already. We haven't even got to sports. It's been a while, so we're trying to catch up for lost time. But we mentioned MMA a little bit. We can talk about we've missed a lot of stuff's happened since we've been gone. We've never covered MMA technically, so it's all new.
So
maybe we can just talk about who we root for, what we like to watch, stuff like that.
Yeah. So I like to know I've run a group called Sting with the Butterflies and bullshit like that, and I'm really watch almost everything. So I watch PFL, which I didn't pay for the pay-per-view. Fuck that. Who charges $50? I mean, get the fuck out of here.
You're wondering how they gave $1 million to their winner.
Dude, oh no. So they cleared it up on the MMA hour. So what they actually did was they subtract however you make in the last 2 matches. So one guy, for example, if a guy in the semifinals and the finals made $100,000 each, they gave 800,000 to complete the $1 million. Mm-hmm. So it's not like really $1 million on top of it. But if you add it to the other matches,
$1 million for a company
that amount of money
half people don't even know exists. That's a lot
exactly, dude. It's not. And supposedly live is really good, but I
mean, the
definitely go with
matchups are good
PFL.
on paper. It's kind of
Yeah.
like Strike Force days, the same fucking kind of shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's guys that used
Yeah,
to be good.
it's almost like you know, like
Literally,
like
was it like 2 of the 5 people were, or 3 of the winners were people that got cut by the UFC?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
in the like Dana
Legit.
fight contender fucking level. Not even like they made it
Yeah.
to the top of the champion.
Well,
and
no,
all.
well,
like they were fucking
there's
cut.
one guy.
There was a guy that had 3 or 4 wins. I mean,
Yeah,
I forgot his
so
name.
there's a guy that McGregor shouted out because he came from the UK and he actually was supposed to be like the wonderkin in the UFC. As you know,
Yeah.
UFC they like to try to sign young people and then they get fucked up and then they just leave. So
Yeah.
So yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they're
so it
doing
doesn't make
good. And
sense,
it's good
yeah.
for them. And I mean, they
Yeah.
got a fucking $1 million, bro. Like,
I try to get
more
into
power to you.
Bellator. I'll say that, but I don't have Showtime. I'm not gonna pay for Showtime, and I'm not a big fan
Bellator
of
is
a lot
the
of
fucking carniest of fucking MMAs.
It is. Can you believe that when you finally get a CBS like main like contract, you have it your big show. So instead of you're promoting your young up and coming guys, like, hey, this is the guys you want to promote. You had freaking Fedor last freaking match against who's that bum? Yeah, Ryan Bader. Like
Ryan Bader beat him. He wants it, so he'll go out with the rematch. But I mean,
dude, I'm gonna be sad if Fedor loses out like that. Yeah, that's why I can't get Bellator.
Your boy Cormier punked his ass in a fucking press conference. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, he did. He's like, who?
Yeah,
forget it.
And he's there, like in the fucking crowd, asking a question like a smartass, and he fucking punked him like a bitch and didn't do shit. Yeah,
I can't stand it.
I've never been a fan. I mean, I don't like Daniel Cormier either, but yeah, that was funny.
I'm so confused. Daniel Cormier, he's like everyone's favorite dad. He's like everyone's. I mean, he's mean. He legit has a mean streak, and he's an asshole behind the scenes.
He's a whiny punk ass bitch.
Man, just because he cried, man. Come on now. Hey, I'll say this though. For
the worst loser, he's a fucking sorest fucking loser, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you know, I'll say the 2 things I really got very big into also is
once he went to heavyweight
fighting.
Like him.
I'll say y'all need to check out bare knuckle fighting, $5 a month, and that it is the one combat sport that has the highest knockout percentage.
Yeah. Another place where the UFC rejects go. But it's fun to watch.
Mike Perry is earning every single fucking dollar, and he beat MVP. Bellator's fucking one of Bellator's stars.
Once he got knocked out, it's like he's just getting nothing but knocked out now. MVP fucking P.
It's awful.
And not the wrestler MVP.
Yeah.
For those
not the wrestler. Yeah.
He would probably kick ass because he's a legit fighter. He fucking just won a fucking world championship a few months ago in jiu-jitsu.
And then
MVP,
also,
the wrestler.
Yeah. I was gonna say also everyone check out one. If you're a fan of just overall combat sports, it's a little different, but they have Muay Thai, they have kickboxing, they have fucking grappling.
They do
dude. The grappling shit is amazing. Like because of UFC, I'm not a big fan of grappling to be honest, a lot of stuff. But their grappling is fucking amazing, and and of course
because they do it with ropes, they don't do it in the cage.
Exactly, yeah. So one has a event tomorrow, so definitely check it out.
Fall out of the fucking ring. It's always nice to watch. Somebody's gonna fall on their head. Looks like we're putting some of our people to sleep.
I'm sorry.
We went a little farther.
World Cup see as a pay-per-view. I mean, as an event.
They have a fight night coming up next, right? Isn't
in Orlando. That card looks fucking legit.
Wonder Boy and
Man, Kevin Holly needs to shut the fuck up. Kevin Holly's talking a whole bunch of shit, saying, "Oh, if
he got fucking smashed."
If Kamzat gets a title shot at the 175, 185, I'm gonna retire. Bitch, go retire. Like
that's like the people saying if somebody wins the president, I'm moving to Canada. I'm like, fucking move to Canada then.
Go ahead. Like you are strictly 500. DJ. Oh hey.
Where's he? Well, we don't have a DJ in here. We have a KJ in here. I don't know.
I have been DJing lately. I've been doing it at the bar.
Oh,
up there. It's wild, dude. My sister actually sent me some TikToks and stuff. I'm gonna try to practice.
I just say my favorite thing about the UFC thing is so Tai Tuivasa, the dude who does a shoey, is gonna be in the event. You know why he wanted to fight in Orlando? The dumbest reason. He wanted to go to Disney World.
I believe it. He's like, that dude's a wild dude.
It's like fuck it. I want to.
He's a fan favorite for those reasons like that. He's like kind of like the guy from Houston, heavyweight, the Beast, the Black Beast.
Oh yeah.
Derek,
who loses in Houston.
Yeah, He has the record for most knockouts as a heavyweight, but I can't fucking think of his name right now.
Yeah,
Darren Lewis.
Derek Lewis. Yep, Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis. There you go.
Yeah.
Like Tua's like a more tame version of that kind of vibe though. Like fans just love him.
Yeah,
like he wins and he grabs
I
your
wanna
shoe, pours a beer in it, and fucking drinks out of a shoe. Like you know what I mean?
No, spits into the shoe.
Yeah, and then
First.
pours a beer in it and drinks it.
Yeah.
He calls it a shoey.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, and like I said, there's no playoffs going on right now, so we can kind of not talk about those much right now, except for the biggest fucking sport in the world is going on. I don't know if we want to touch on that.
No, wait. Let's
Mexico didn't make it.
No.
Yeah, Juan's like, I'm out. Fuck this shit.
Next.
It's been a bad day.
Hey, you know what? I learned a fun fact, which I did not know about this. That so everyone's upset that Saudi Arabia scored against Mexico, right? The last score, right? But what people don't know is so if the game would have ended and it would have been 2-0, right, and all that, right? So they would have been exactly tied with Poland with the goal differential, the amount of wins and losses, right? Yeah. Mexico still would not have gone to the next round because then at that point they'll look at who had the most yellow cards, and Mexico had more yellow cards than Poland. So I would have felt bad because whoever got those yellow cards for the Mexican players got those yellow cards could not have gone back to Mexico. They would have to move to the U.S.
They'd have to move somewhere. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, and Germany fucking didn't make it again.
Crazy,
for
right?
a country that's their whole fucking sport.
And then Japan beat fucking Spain today. I know Spain didn't give a fuck today, but
that's what you get.
Yeah, I mean they were already in. They were fucking 2-0.
They
had 6 points anyway, but
it has been an interesting World Cup. Like,
well, it was shady as fuck from the beginning when they fucking got it. There's documentaries on Netflix about how shitty Qatar shouldn't even be a fucking host.
Yeah,
no.
And then like they've had I think it's up to 500 deaths now of people that working for the fucking World Cup. I think that's the death toll now since they started.
What?
There's been more bribery ever than his fucking history ever. Like it's record highs. Like every team has been approached by someone to throw a fucking game.
Wow.
Like it's the worst, fucking shadiest shit. FIBA is the fucking worst organization in the world. It's one of the biggest and the fucking shadiest.
So crazy, bro. There's a lot of talks going around saying that if the big guns can pull out of FIFA and just start and form their own shit.
Oh yeah.
Imagine like the big countries like fucking Germany, England, fucking Brazil, like
Argentina and Brazil.
It's all a mafia. It's all about money.
It's a huge mafia.
At the end of the day, it's all about money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, but so do y'all think U.S. is gonna beat the Netherlands, who are undefeated since 2018 in international?
No. That's my take. Yeah. No.
Next question.
I'm gonna be rooting for him every second. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna be rooting for them in my sleep. Yeah. My ass is not waking up to fucking see that fucking. I'll probably wake up.
They've been playing they've been giving us the late games.
No, it's because
we bought the most. Is it an 8 a.m.? Oh fuck, we've been getting the 1 o'clocks, man.
Yeah, no, we've been getting lucky. No.
I can still watch it at work.
Yeah, I get up at 4 in the morning, 4:30 for work. So I've been catching most of the games while I get ready for work and while I head to work.
Because other than Qatar, there's more Americans at the World Cup than any other country for ticket sales. Like we bought more tickets than any other country in the world, which is fucking blows my mind. Because like, are we that just like we want the attention because we forget we're not good at soccer? We're not. Let's travel across the fucking world to the hottest fucking country in the fucking world and let's go watch soccer. They moved it to fucking November because it's a fucking desert. Like you shouldn't be there in the first. Like it's just fucking ridiculous that it's happening there in the first place.
It's all about money,
bro. It's all about money.
You want to hear something that blew my mind? That everyone knows like the Mexican dude with the big hat, the meme of like they're super happy.
I know that's cool what you're about to say.
Yeah, that's Mel's like
in the pit
ex father-in-law. Like she legit knows him.
And that's like he was a meme 3 years ago.
Yeah,
4 years ago at the last one too.
Again. And the best thing
and her ex was in this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Right next to with an American dressed with USA.
That bum looks bitter as fuck. That's what you get. Yeah. You deserve it.
Yeah.
Looking bitter like that.
Messing with Mel. She's part of the pit, motherfuckers.
Yeah. But yeah, so who's the favorite to win?
I mean,
is it Brazil?
Shit, till the first fucking day, Argentina was.
Yeah, England.
That didn't fucking last very long. Yeah, they fucking lost their first match, but they're in. I mean, they moved on, and that's who I root for. Because when USA loses, I'm rooting for Argentina because Leo Messi's been my favorite for fucking 15 years.
Hey, he might finally win one.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Hey, I saw people with Canelo. Canelo wanted to fight Messi.
I'm hoping, man. Oh, I know. Canelo was like, if I see that motherfucker,
he was doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling.
It's like you better hope he don't kick you. I bet Leo Messi, he might not be able to fight, but if he kicks you, it's gonna fucking hurt.
Hey,
that golden foot be up your
UFC
ass.
fighter came out and said, "Hey, won't you fight me, you motherfucker?"
Yeah, real quick.
Ponzo Pino.
Supposedly, Mike Tyson too came out and defended Messi.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because Messi didn't. I mean, he didn't fucking. I mean.
Messi's a nice guy.
Why is Canelo picking on
not
Messi,
that I know.
man?
I mean, he might be.
He's a
he
criminal.
Might be a prick,
he's a crook. He's a fucking tax fraud. He's fucking stole hundreds of millions of dollars. But he's a great soccer player or footballer. Yeah. He's.
Okay. So.
He's been indicted in multiple countries. But anyway, we don't need to get into that.
Okay, so France. Okay, so
France is the one that people are gonna keep marching on. I'm rooting for Argentina or Brazil. Like I always root for the Americas because it's usually North America ain't worth the fuck. So I got to go with South America. You know what I mean? Because usually, Mexico hasn't been good in a long time either. Canada sucks. Yeah. We suck. Like,
so I normally go whoever has like the best food or hottest women.
And then whoever says that the world's lucky that our football players and basketball players don't play soccer or we'd be great, that's fucking stupid. Y'all need to stop that.
Yeah, and actually
they've had every opportunity because it's not like so they can't go make more money. Have you ever seen fucking Messi and Ronaldo's fucking net worth? Like,
dude, Ronaldo's about to be making.
They're not playing it because they can't play it. It's fucking hard.
Ronaldo's
get over
about
with
to
that
make
bullshit.
$40 million a year playing for fucking one of the Middle
Eastern
teams.
Cut for him. That's a pay
Is it really?
Yes.
A year?
Yeah, when he was with fucking Real Madrid.
Wait, hold on. I gotta make sure.
Bro, Google that shit. He made more than $40 million a year for Real Madrid when he was fucking winning fucking.
He was getting euros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, Brad's like, I don't do soccer.
sorry, Brad.
Sorry, Brad.
Oh, football.
I
just haven't had a chance to watch any of it. I haven't seen a single second of it. To be honest.
Yeah, I watch it as much as possible. I love fucking soccer. But anyway, so I think that's kind of giving you all a vibe of how we'll do this going forward. I mean, I kind of dig it that we can kind of talk about, everything that might be broaden our audience a little bit. Maybe not, but who knows? We're going to give it a shot. We're working on me learning how to fucking do this to make us into a podcast again. So that's going to be coming. So make sure you get ready to subscribe to our shit once I get that figured out. We're going to get some music and stuff made, custom music. We're going to try to make this legit as fuck. So speaking of people that are trying to make something legit as fuck, the bottom two people on this row are doing big things right now. And that's what I wanted to end the show with. And the middle. My bad.
It's the whole crew. Almost. Almost the whole crew.
Forget it.
I'm
out.
Wow.
Damn. That's cold.
Who wants to announce it?
Go ahead, Brad.
Go for it.
Me. All right.
Yeah, you're like the face. You're like the really social one. So
bro, it's been an amazing week for the Baracho crew. We've been mulling things over for a long time. And for those of y'all that have seen, I agree. And for those of y'all that have seen, I don't know. I don't know anything about soccer, so I don't know why he said that. So I'm just agreeing. I'm trying to be part of the conversation. You know what I mean? Anyway. What I'm trying to tell y'all is the Baracho crew for a long time has been building weapons, helping out with other shows. We've learned a lot, and we feel like it is our time to start our own thing. The Baracho crew is officially announcing that we are going to run a show and hopefully continue that into a promotion, but we're at least going to be starting. We are officially announcing the launch of Baracho Pro. That's what we're going to call it. We are Baracho Pro. We're excited about it. We're going to give you more details as we go. But right now, we are trying to do a raffle. We're raffling off some amazing prizes just to try and raise some cash for us to maybe either get a deposit on a venue or maybe even buy a ring, something that just makes it easier for us to run now or run in the future. But we're really looking to try and, be something that's in addition to the Texas scene. I know everyone says that. Everyone tries to say, X, Y, and Z, but we really feel like through all of the different encounters that we've had over the years and the knowledge that we've all kind of been able to soak in on our journey, we've been given a lot of great advice, and we've got a lot of good people supporting us. And if you want to buy a raffle ticket, they're $20 a piece or 3 for $50. First prize is a TV. Second prize is a Switch.
65
Third
inch.
prize is a tablet. We
It's a
will
big
mail
TV.
the Switch or the Kindle. If it's out of state, we will not mail the TV. But if you're in Houston, Kingsville, Corpus, San Antonio, we travel pretty frequently to those areas, so I can bring it to you on one of my trips down there. But yeah, please support us. Please support the Baracho Crew so we can bring great professional wrestling from our minds into Texas. Texas already has amazing professional wrestling, and I don't even want to begin to say that we would be an addition, anything other than just something else very fun to watch. Damn, I don't know what Lalo and Angel are going.
No, Lalo, that's you. That's you. No. I'm officially taken. Okay, I'm sorry, ladies. Sorry. I can't.
Hey,
And,
no, we ain't pimping out Angel. We're not pimping out Angel. We like Angel's situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I just wanted to make sure we got that out there, man. I'm super stoked for you guys. I love all of you.
Congratulations, man.
Love
Congratulations.
all of y'all like brothers. I've been where y'all are right now, so kind of questioning why you're doing it and putting yourself through it, like I told you today. But I actually also know the answer to that, and that's why I'm still fucking doing it, because it's fucking awesome, and I think y'all are gonna fucking kill it, and I can't wait. I fucking can't wait.
Appreciate it, man.
I think every one of the boys has spent a lot of time throughout the years. You know, Juan and Lewis have previous experience in the business. You know, we've made connections all over the world with, you know, the death match work that we've done, and we're just excited to have the opportunity to do it. So we appreciate everyone's support. Buy a raffle ticket. If you see me at PPW, you see Albert at PPW this Saturday, come get raffle tickets from us. Juan's going to be at AAPW selling raffle tickets as well. We're not keeping any of this money. The prizes are already bought, so everything that we get from y'all is going straight into Baracho Pro. So please help us out. Support Baracho Pro.
Super
What's
excited.
happening? Oh, okay. I was
We
like,
got huge ass
throw me off.
TV.
65. I said it. Yeah. Hell yeah.
65-inch. Woo,
I just bought one. Damn it. But if I win it,
Hey,
then if I win it,
Save
I'll
your ticket. Save
I'll
your
sell it.
ticket.
I'll sell it.
It just sucks you can't send the TV over here.
I'll sell it, or we'll raffle it off again. I'll donate it back and we'll raffle it off again if I win it.
Yeah.
I'll say it right now. If I win the grand prize, we'll raffle it off again. And then y'all get all the money for that too. That'll be my little contribution.
Thank you.
Man.
Thank you.
And
We'll
if I
see,
win,
man.
it's not
Hey.
fixed because they're not going to do that.
Yeah, and you know, we want to
It'll be
thank
legit.
a lot of people for allowing us to work for them and get more experience. Our friends at Danny DeManto with ICW, all the guys at No Peace Underground, Texas Wrestling Cartel, Wrestle Rave, Nick. Thank you so much for everything. You know, we started with heavy metal, Dylan Dunbar, and one of the huge reasons why also we're doing this is because while we were in Indiana for Trainwreck, we were talking with Ruben, and he was like, "Why don't y'all do something of your own? Like y'all know the people, y'all know how to build safely. Y'all, you know, you would take care of the boys." And at the time, we're like, we would love to, but it's not, the time is not right now, and we feel like the time is finally right. And if we don't do it right now, we're never gonna do it. So we just pull the trigger on it. We got the ball rolling, and hopefully we're able. Well, not hopefully. I know that we're gonna be able to put on a fucking badass show for all of you,
Guaranteed.
and it's gonna be worth the money you pay for your ticket. Or I will change my name to Pedro.
Now I want to run a bad show.
I mean, that would be pretty funny, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey guys, how was the show last night? I don't know. Why don't you ask Pedro?
Pedro.
But yeah, we already have some ideas of the matches we're gonna have, and right now we're talking to a guy about a ring. So we're trying to get things in place. So hopefully by the time we do the raffle, we already have the venue, which Luis is already working on that. So hopefully by the same day we announce the raffle winners, that's the same day we'll announce the date and
So
venue
excited.
for a show.
So excited.
If it's any if it's any interest in your mind, just how deep the support for the Baracho crew goes is, we've already sold tickets to Deathmatch Wrestler, so there's a lot of support.
Not a big
behind
name
us.
deathmatch
I
wrestler.
don't
Not just
wanna
any
toot-
deathmatch wrestler.
I don't like to toot that horn too often, but like this
Well,
is
he was a
something
guest
that,
of the
like,
pit too, right? He's a pit alumni.
Yeah.
yeah,
So you can say
this
his
is
name.
something that like we have put a lot of effort and time into the way that we have been interacting with people for a reason, and we feel like it's time for that as well. Like Juan said, we've learned from a lot of greats. We got great people from the past that aren't running anymore. We got people that are running now. We just feel like we're super excited. We're really blessed to have this opportunity. We're gonna kick some fucking ass.
Let's go. Can't wait. It's gonna be in Austin.
Yes.
That's what we're looking at right now,
I'm just
trying to
kidding.
run
Yeah,
in
I'm just
Austin.
kidding. I can't say that anymore. I can't. I went to Austin to a show and I survived. I came back fine.
Yeah, you gotta come back.
Now I don't have the excuse anymore that every time I go something happens. Like I
Yeah,
made it.
so yeah,
I mean, stuff happened at the show, but that doesn't count for my situation. There were some interesting things that happened at the show that don't happen at most shows, with the ring falling apart, but twice. But other than that, like I went to a show in Austin for those that haven't been paying attention, since we haven't had a show, and I survived and I came back. So now I'm actually making plans to go again.
Yes, so
more often, a lot more often.
It will be great, and soon you're gonna hear more news about us.
Sweet. Yeah, and they're gonna hear more news from us because we will be back next week. This is our new time. Baby. I think it works good. 9:00.
Yeah.
We will see y'all next week.
Peace out.
Peace out. See you.
Adios. Adios.